Attorneys are narrowing down the men and women who will ultimately decide for a second time whether David Dooley killed Michelle Mockbee in 2014. He was convicted during his first trial, but that decision was overturned after his defense team discovered the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office never handed over surveillance video related to the investigation. 90 Aside's Ali Kramer just stepped outside of the courtroom with the latest information on efforts to find a fair and impartial jury.
About 200 prospective jurors arrived at the Boone County Courthouse this morning. They have to whittle that down to just 12 plus alternates. Now, during the first trial in 2014, it took just hours to seat the jury. We expect it to take much longer this time around. It was a jury that first convicted David Dooley in 2014 for killing his co-worker, 42-year-old Michelle Mockbee. A co-worker at the Thermo Fisher scientific plant found her body in May of 2012. Investigators say she was found with her wrists cut and her head crushed in. Dooley worked there as a janitor, and during the first trial, the prosecution admitted that they had no physical evidence proving Dooley murdered Mockbee. Rather, the prosecution hinged the case on his inconsistent statements and odd behavior. Once that jury is seated, both sides will begin with opening statements, and then the first witnesses that could be the 911 dispatchers that received the first calls when Michelle Mockbee's co-worker discovered her body. Of course, our Evan Millward is inside the courthouse. He'll have the very latest on the jury selection starting at 4 o'clock on the Now Cincinnati. Reporting in Burlington, Ali Kramer, 9 on your side.